Welcome to the insightful discussion of imagination and creative skill in your child. Actually, every child has an ocean of creativity and imaginative skills in themselves, but it is all hidden and unrecognized. How to find it out, how to regenerate it, let's find out in this video. Albert Einstein emphasized that limitless potential of creativity is overlooked because of knowledge. We are living in an era where too much technicality and knowledge is given the more priority rather than looking the creative imagination and problem solving skills. Now, the future is evolving towards the direction of artificial intelligence. In that, if the artificial intelligence is going to take over the world, what is the use of humans? Humans are the only being who can create, imaginate and solve a problem. Even an artificial intelligence cannot do it. So it's high time that everyone realize and give priority to building the imagination and creative skill in your child. Nowadays, there is a lot of stagnation in developing the creative nature of your child. This is because of these two reasons. One is because of the educational system, where the landscape of education is prioritized more on acquiring knowledge or building the memory skills. There is no subject called creative development. There is no subject called problem solving subject. If there is one subject which just says develop creative nature, that should be a subject in every school, but we don't experience such kind of school anywhere. It is rarest of the rarest we find such school. One area of stagnation is because of the education system. The second area of stagnation is because of the advent of digital screen time. Every house has at least 5 to 6 gadgets where most of the people in the house spend their time just watching TV or mobile or iPad, whatever it is. Now what happens is this reduces considerably the creative, the imaginative skills of a child as well as in an adult. So these two are the stagnations. Now what as a parent and an educator we should be doing? The future is evolving towards more creative beings. Now we have to prepare our children for the future, for which you have to take steps right now with the time you have at home. So in this video, I'll be telling you about 3 important activities which has to be regularly carried out to develop the creative nature in your child. The first one is questioning and creative connection. Every time when a child asks a question, never say that, oh my God, you're really asking this question. I am really frustrated about it. Never say that. You can put a word like this, oh my God, I don't know what this question is, I can't answer. Or you can say, I don't know what is the answer for this question, and redirect it to someone who can answer, or join hands with the child and go and find out what is the answer. This will help the child not stop this aspect of questioning everything and anything. The children's curiosity is found out by the level of questions that they ask about each and every aspects of life. It may be about a small bird, how it flies, why the sky is blue, why this, why that, why the moon is always coming along with us. All these questions are beautiful questions which should be nourished, which should be allowed to ask, and the children must be allowed to ask hundreds and hundreds of questions to develop the creative nature. But if you don't know the answer, just say that I don't know the answer, or help them to find the answer. This is the best way, where stop discouraging the child from asking question. Always allow the child to ask question. This is the first aspect which you should be focused. The second aspect is don't invest a lot in buying a lot of toys or putting them in a lot of classes. Yes, of course, a lot of diverse activities will help the child develop creativity, but nowadays a lot of stress is given for extracurricular activity. At a given time, the child goes for 4 to 5 classes. This definitely is not going to help. And at a time, the child has hundreds of toys at home. This will also not develop the creative nature of a child. Abdul Kalam became a big scientist just by sitting on a beach and watching a bird. This is a very small aspect which sparked his imagination. By looking at a small lens, a child got curiosity. So buying a lot of toys will not buy, but what kind of toys can give your child is more important. So buy valuable toy instead of mundane toys, and also don't put a lot of classes at the same time. Put one class at a time, let them finish the course within 6 to 7 weeks and then go for the next one. At a time, don't put in multiple classes. The children's mind will get stressed and creativity will not open up. The second point is not buying a lot of toys, buying valuable toys, not putting them in a lot of classes, but putting 1 or 2 classes at a time and let them finish and go to the next one. This will help them acquire that experience through that classes and then evolve to the next level. Third one is about allowing the child to create something new every day on their own. It may be really small, but they must have created on their own. Creativity means create it, because what happens is when these hands are creating a lot, the hand gains a lot of experience about creating more. It may be creating a small boat through a paper, it may be just drawing a house through a paint, it may be just cutting small cardboards into a shape of a tree or into a shape of a car, whatever it may be, but the child has to do it independently on their own. So these 3 aspects in a house helps the child build that creative muscle within them over a period of time. The child creating through their own hands, child asking a lot of questions, and child getting valuable toys and getting some valuable lessons through different classes will strengthen the muscle. Beyond this, in my part 2 video, I'm going to share with you 5 powerful creative practical activities which you can adopt it at your home and help your child through a board game, through different apps, through different tools, through different article activities. I'll be sharing with you. Wait for my part 2 video. If you like this video, click on the like button. If you want to watch the part 2 video, click on the subscribe button. Myself Rohini, your natural frequency parenting coach.